Frolic through your patchwork with this delightful 12-inch quilt block. The piece star is an interesting design, but the true fun comes from the dazzle of the secondary design dancing in the background. Let's start with a little stitch and flip. Pair a gray dot rectangle with a pastel print square and a pastel print rectangle with a pink print square. Mark the wrong side of each square diagonally from corner to corner. Layer the pastel square right sides together on the gray dot rectangle, with the marked line going to the upper right corner, and then sew along the marked line. Next, layer the pink print square right sides together on the pastel print rectangle, with the marked line going to the lower left corner. Sew along the marked line. Cut a 1/4 inch away from the marked line on both units. Press away from the rectangle on both units. Wooden clappers can help flatten the seams. Layer the 2 units right sides together as shown. And then sew using a 1/4 inch seam. Press to set the seams, and then press the seam toward the gray dot rectangle side. You can use a wooden clapper to help flatten the seams. The completed unit should have the pastel print in the upper left corner and the pink print in the lower right corner. Make 4 of these units. Continue using the stitch and flip technique to build the block. Mark the 2 pink print squares corner to corner diagonally. Align 1 square right sides together to the upper right corner of a magenta tonal square as shown, and align the other square to the lower left corner as shown, again right sides together. Sew along the marked lines. Trim a 1/4 inch away from the outside of the marked line. Press to set the seams, and then press toward the corners. A little spray starch on the wrong side can help keep the bias edges stable after you cut. Align the ruler from corner to corner on the magenta tonal fabric as shown and cut. Next, cut the large gray dot square and the large pink print square diagonally from corner to corner twice to yield 4 triangles each. A little spray starch on the back will help keep those bias edges stable. You can layer the squares to press and cut for efficiency. Pair the gray dot, pink print, and stitch and flipped units as shown. First sewing the gray dot and pink print triangles together, and pressing toward the pink print. Next, join the gray dot pink print unit to the stitch and flipped unit. Handle the bias edges carefully. A stiletto can help you control the fabric without stretching it too much. Press to set the seams, then press toward the magenta tonal fabric. Make 4 total. Arrange these units around the remaining gray dot square, and then arrange the corner units, laying them out as shown. To assemble the block, join the units into rows. Pressing away from the center unit on the top and bottom rows, and toward the gray dot square on the center row. Wooden clappers can help flatten the seams. And there you have it, the 12-inch Frolic Variation Quilt Block, a playful take on patchwork.